And it is Alma. And we are here for the Bachelor finale part 2, y'all. Part 2.
Okay.
It has just started. We're going to, I don't know, should we give our predictions real quick?
The romantic in me says Susie says yes. And they live happily forever. But
I think he's going to screw it over both girls.
The realist in me says Susie
says hell no.
Run.
Yeah. I don't.
Because he's disrespectful one time, he's going to continue.
Do you think he's going to end up engaged?
Only if.
You ask me yes or no, Mom. Then we're doing our predictions right now.
The romantic in me says yes. But the wise woman in me says don't do it. Nobody should be engaged in Clayton. He needs healing.
Do I think he ends up engaged? No.
Yes.
But the very wild side part of me says that maybe Susie will accept him.
Or
Rachel. But Gag will beat the hell out of there.
Well, you never know.
I don't know, y'all. I'm thinking.
I don't think Gabby will say yes.
Hell no. I don't think so.
She's
way she cusses.
Too discerning. Yeah.
Yeah.
About
okay.
All right, we'll get back. I like how they're making Susie feel. Like, you know, like basically was telling her, since you left him, he's been a wreck. You kicked my ass to the curb. Did we forget that? And then he's saying that you should go see Clayton. No, he should bring his ass to come see me because he's the one who effed up.
Hi, Susie.
Oh my God! Snatch my wig off! They should have had a private conversation before she sat down with the parents.
I think maybe we go talk outside, if that's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Father's like, I don't like how she's calling the shots.
Pour out his heart. I mean, this is it.
Ooh, wait, child.
He's pursuing who he thinks is the love of his life.
I definitely respect her and understand, you know, her feelings. But selfishly for Clayton, I'm hoping that she can forgive him and move on.
Yeah.
How are you?
It's been really tough, if I'm being honest. It's been a really rough few days, but I can do like the best I can, I guess, and like kind of just like had accepted everything as it was. I'm shocked that I'm here today. I didn't see this coming, to be honest. You are a good human. I genuinely believe that. But I was really shocked by how everything ended.
And how you acted?
The way you treated me, like the way you turned, I was like, that's when my mentality on you changed. I couldn't even defend myself. I felt so vulnerable. I felt like that night you made me question, like, my inner voice, my intuition, like, everything. And I felt like an awful person. Like, I felt bad about what I did. And, like, it was humiliating, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I felt like a stray dog that had, like, come into your home. And you were, like, shooing me out. And I was, like, I was already so embarrassed by the whole conversation, the whole topic. Like, everything was so hurtful. If you just have love for me as a person, how can you treat me like this? Like, I'm so humiliated.
Yeah.
I felt so awful. And you made me feel wrong and bad. And, like, that to me was, like, the heartbreak.
I am so sorry that, like, I made you feel that way. And I
Was
did
wrong.
not mean the things that I said.
I was wrong.
When I said that I thought I didn't know who I was looking at, like, I got to that point because I saw myself losing you, and I got scared, and the fear overcame me, and I just, like,
Accountability.
went way out of character.
Well, at least he's saying he got scared. He's saying what he felt.
An incredible woman that has so much to offer, and, like, to me, you have everything. The second you walked out, I lost everything. And if you do walk out, I will lose everything. You said, like, you saw me being your person. You saw the future with me. And I know the love's there. I know it can be a love that, like, is worth fighting for, and a love that will last a lifetime. Like, I know it can be. And, like, Susie, I would do anything. And it's just, like, in my heart, it's just, like, I'm, like, asking you, it's, like, is there any way you can give me a second chance? I love you, and I don't want to lose you.
where I stand with everything. But I do want you to know I've heard you and like really, really appreciate you. Like, if nothing else, letting me know how you feel and like being so genuine in your words, like that meant a lot.
Susie, I don't want you to rush anything. I want you to think about it, but I just wanted you to know, like, you to know where I stand.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Is she leaving?
Where's she going?
Where's she going? Are they going inside to meet the parents? Oh, she's going to the car. Oh, so she didn't even get to meet the parents.
To talk to them for a little while.
This is the most emotional journey I've ever been on. And I know I've screwed up. But I have to just follow my heart, and like, my heart is with Susie.
The song.
And
What? Bruh!
Wow.
Wow. He has chosen Susie, y'all. He's
like,
breaking up with Gabby. He's breaking Rachel.
That's what he should have done. Instead of hoping that they'll break up with him. Because he wanted to avoid the pain of
That's
him.
exactly
Right?
what he did last
He should
night.
have just done that. That's what
He said,
but
I'm going to
he
hurt
put
them.
this little scheme. No, it was a scheme. He wasn't trying to hurt them. He was avoiding his own pain. I tell you.
Men will never break up with you, y'all. If
They
y'all
never
don't take
will.
nothing
I
from
don't
this
care
video,
how bad
know
it
this.
is.
Men will never break up with you. Never, ever,
They
ever.
will avoid pain. The only time you'll see them coming and breaking up with you, if they actually have no choice.
Yeah.
They will be there cheating. They'll be there doing all kinds of
They'll
stuff.
do everything to make you leave them.
They're hoping that you will leave and break up with them, and they will, oh, yes, thank God. What they don't understand is but it's not how they're made. And you got to understand that as a woman. You have to make that decision. That's why you can never say to a man, the ball is in your court.
I don't want to be in my court.
If you don't want me, let me go. No, bro, sister, let me tell you something. He's never going to let you go.
He gonna let you
He
know in
does not
so many
mean-
different ways
Yes.
that just say, I don't want your ass no more. He will never say that.
He will never say that.
Never.
He said he will
Never.
say these like,
He will do
I'm
everything. He'll
here,
cheat,
ain't I?
he'll lie, he'll
All kinds of
scheme, he'll
things.
steal from you. He'll do everything in the book
Everything.
except for say, I don't want you no more.
He
Get the
won't
hell
do
out of
that.
my house.
He will
He
not
would
do
never
that.
say it.
So just
know
stop
that.
asking him for that.
Yeah.
That's what he should have done in the beginning when he had them standing there.
Mom, Clayton, this man couldn't even keep his weenie to him. So you thought he was going to stand up there and be like, I don't want you and I don't want you. I want Susie. Goodbye. You really think he's going to be that?
No, he
No,
wasn't gonna.
hell no.
So instead, he did this elaborate scheme to say, you know, after she told me, first of all, he tried to dump on them to talk to someone about how Susie hurt me. After she told me it was a deal breaker, I realized that I had to come and tell you all the truth. You told them part of the truth. The other part of, I love her
The most.
I am in love with her.
And
I've
she's
been
my
in love with
person.
her. She's my person. You didn't give them that.
No.
But you tell
They're,
them
but
that.
like what the mom said, they're consolation prizes.
Exactly.
To console
To
his
console
heart.
you.
To
Yes.
make to console his ego. After
Yes.
you've had sex with both of them, and you have told them both that I love you, now I put you in the trash like a
Now
used
he's gonna
napkin.
break up with them. Oh my
Now
God.
they're gonna feel like used napkins. That's exactly how it's gonna
Especially
feel.
when they took him back. Especially Rachel.
Especially
At
Gabby,
least
the
Gabby
one.
left. But then when she came back, she was like, you see? My instincts were right.
This is bullshit.
And Clayton, just, you know something, just be honest. No, he's not going to be totally
Kim
honest.
just loves being on TV. You can just tell, like, she is like, I'm so happy to be back. Crazy. I was like crazy.
The people are watching me again instead of my sister.
Yeah. I swear, y'all, I am not watching the Kardashians for any other Kardashian except for Kourtney.
Oh.
She is the one who has healed the most. She's the one who has grown the most. And she
Yeah.
is the most genuine. To me.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
Kim be
Yeah,
scheming.
she's been
I'm just happy to
into
see
it
that
for a
Kourtney
while.
got her happily ever after. And now she's
I
making
know, I hope it
babies.
works
You know,
for
I
her.
hope she gets to have a child because I know she froze her eggs.
Yes, she did actually, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a while back.
Yeah, and then she's acting like a little high school girl with
I
her
know.
little bow and everything. And it's so crazy because right all along he was just what,
He was
2
right
houses
there.
down.
Yes.
That's the stuff that you read about in romance novels,
Yeah.
man.
You know, sometimes love is right under your nose.
Oh my God, it's
it is back. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll be back.
Yes.
My God. Oh man, he sent them together. Why? God, just take the wheel.
This whole journey
Look at Gabby.
went not
Rachel's
Gabby's like,
grandfather.
expected, and you know,
oh, not Rachel's grandfather, no.
Wait, let's do
done
Don't
what I
let
thought
that
was
poor
best
granddaddy.
and followed my heart, but I realized that I've caused so much pain. And
you all did
I
not
wish
break up
that
with
I
me
could take it
yesterday.
all back. You know, I
Gabby's like, something bad's gonna
absolutely
happen.
saw a future with you both and told you that I loved you and I meant all of that.
But, oh
And
God,
I
look at
realized
Rachel.
that it's not feasibly possible for me to be in love with 3 women like I said I was. And, you know, everybody deserves to have someone give them 100% of their heart.
Gabby's like, are you kidding
And
me?
unfortunately, I just can't be that person for either of you. Because my heart's no longer here. It's with Susie.
Oh my.
I'm
Yikes.
so very sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you all, and I hope you can forgive me one day, but if that day's not today, and if you all don't want anything to do with me, I get it.
Why should
Oh
they
my
want
God,
anything to do
Rachel's
with
in
you?
shock. Gabby's like, I knew it.
I really don't have anything to say.
Say.
I thank you. I know it was hard to come here and tell us, but I think you were too late.
Yeah.
And for both of us, you could have thought about it before, putting yourself in our shoes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's it, I think, for me.
Yeah. She's
Gabby said, I'm done crying over this
she's
idiot.
like, we're not doing this.
She said, I'm done. But she looked damn good walking away,
She
honey.
surely did.
With her leather pants.
She surely
I
did.
just did that. You're right back.
So you want to leave Rachel? You could have talked to Rachel, Clayton.
Well, she spoke for both of them, so Rachel should have. Where's? Wait, Clayton left.
That's what I'm saying. He left her to go talk to Gabby.
Okay. Rachel, you
No,
see,
you should talk to Rachel.
Can we talk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you see, Rachel, you cannot be sitting there for a man to just
I
continually
actually
diss
don't know
you.
who you are at all.
Stop being a rug, Rachel.
Damn.
And
She was
I'm
my
pissed
person.
because I spent the last 2
You-
days
you know how to
away
choose
from
'em.
my family and my friends who actually give a about me, and you don't.
It's not true.
It is true, Clayton. I can't believe anything you say. Not one thing. You asked me to stay because you were pissed and your pride was hurt because Susie left.
That's
I
what it
hurt.
was.
I was.
Yeah, obviously. Anyone would have been, so why couldn't you talk to us about it instead of fighting for each of us to stay?
Because I didn't want you to leave.
But now you do. So what the is the difference? Honestly, like a couple days doesn't seem to make that big of a difference, Clayton, except that one time it was going to be my decision, which you didn't want it to be, and now it's your decision, so it's easier.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And you don't have, like, the insight or maybe the experience to know.
Yeah.
I do
He's a
love you.
country
I do
boy.
care about you, but
That is
I'm not making this.
there's a difference between me with that and being in love and or falling in love, and there's all these differences, and it's like for me it
there
was a
is a
feeling,
difference between being in love and falling in love.
and that's where like again like
But you told all of us you were falling and that you loved us.
and I was falling
told
in love with all
Susie,
three people.
I'm
I
in
realized
love with
You
you.
can only see your love in
Honey.
that one person, therefore can only be one person.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
sound actually ridiculous.
Oh!
And I know,
Because
and
you don't want to admit that you were wrong.
no, I am wrong. I'm telling you, I'm wrong.
Like all the hard decisions you're making by telling Rachel and I together that you told each and every one of us you loved us. Like, oh my God, that is such a big man. Like, you could have pulled us aside, or you could have just withheld your words.
And
Okay, we
yes,
get past
yes.
that. And then you do the same to us?
Again.
Address us as a group that you don't give a about us?
Yeah.
And now you're trying to say that in the moment it was real? Your actions speak way louder than words. And you still can't say that maybe you fought for me for a wrong reason. Like, yeah,
told them
I can say.
individually.
That's
There's
all.
nothing I can say to fix this. Everything I've done. And I have to answer
Selfishly.
to that, and I will answer to it.
It just seems very fake.
Am I able to walk you out?
No. Your ass don't get to walk me out. I walk my own ass out.
You walk me out? What do you mean, walk me out?
Because the producers are telling him to go walk her out.
What do you mean, walk me out?
I'm gonna walk myself out. You don't
your
lost your
ass
damn
somewhere.
mind.
What you mean, walk? I get to walk you out.
I know him,
You
right?
think you still the fucking Bachelor? And this is over.
It's over.
From my, you gonna talk to
Poor
Rachel?
Rachel. I just want to just shake her.
Where's Rachel? Does he go
She
talk?
is in the room.
He didn't even say nothing to Rachel. Oh my God.
He has gone
This
to-
is what happens when you let somebody roll over you like a fucking vacuum cleaner.
Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna walk myself out. You go, Gabby. I know her granddaddy is proud of her. The granddaddy's like, that's my girl. I thought she was a ditz, but that's my girl.
He don't say nothing to Rachel. He leaves her in the room.
Maybe is it to the editing? My
No,
God, I
Mom,
hope
he
that's
ain't
not-
there. He ain't go back to Rachel.
Rachel, you have to go give him 2 tight slaps. 2 tight slaps.
2 tight slaps on wallahi.
That was brutal. Well, Gabby and Clayton, they haven't spoken since that day in Iceland. And when we come back, Gabby will join me right here on stage. I know she's got a lot to say and also a lot to get off her chest. Don't go away.
I don't give a fuck. Can we finish watching the part 2?
No, they have to drag it out.
Are you
Oh my goodness.
shitting
What?
me?
Oh my goodness.
We are going to stop the show
Okay.
to talk to Gabby.
Yes.
Can
And
we
I'm-
see what happens with I'm
No,
so sick of
we're
this
gonna come
shit.
back to Rachel because they're really showing. And Rachel, I don't know. I hope she comes back and says that's not really how it happened. He spoke to me first, and then you know what I'm saying. I am really hoping that.
Bachelor Nation, you pissing me off. I'm saying that right
What
now.
do you all think? Like, are you all seeing what we are seeing with the whole Rachel thing? Does she not have a backbone? You know, like even yesterday, she
left
was
her.
sitting on the floor like a child. I mean, they walked
Somebody
up.
paid for Rachel's therapy.
I just feel that. Well, the thing is, she probably had needed therapy before Bachelor Nation.
You think,
There's something
Mommy, obviously.
yeah, and probably she's just not used to. The other thing too, like if you don't have experience, let me say this. I have always been like a really strong person, right? But I did not have much experience with relationships. And then, like, one guy treated me really badly. I think I told you about that. And I remember just being in shock and just crying. Fast forward, like now that when we became grown-ups, he started like not hunting, but stalking me on social media. But
Isn't that what they all
I
do?
yeah, but I say all this. But when we were younger, right? Like I was in shock, and even though usually I'm like right on it, I got something to say. In this situation, I didn't because this was my first time with someone like being so mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it was that shock, like confusion. Like I was just crying, and then it's like I had to ask people around me, like, I mean, he said all this stuff. Is that true? Like I was questioning my own self. When really later on, of course, now when he started stalking me, I was asking, what was that all about? Come to find out, it had nothing to do with me. Had a lot to do with his own insecurities. But you know, when something happens and you don't have experience with someone being so like that with you, in like this probably is like the first time she's like dealt with weird heartbreaks like this. Maybe all this time she's the one who breaks up with somebody. And so it's kind of like, okay, he said he was sorry. So maybe right? He said he was sorry. So let me accept him back so that we continue to go into the sunset. Then Gabby walks away. Then you run after her and leave me standing there. Now I'm sitting on the floor. I don't know what's going on. Then you all come back. You beg her to come back, and I'm just like, what am I? Am I chopped liver? What the hell is going on? You don't even know how to handle it or deal with it. So I think maybe that could be what happened with Rachel. I hope so. Because damn, Rachel is not looking very good. It's not looking very good. And then Gabby walks out. He walks behind her. Rachel is still sitting there. He leaves Gabby, goes into a confessional. How about Rachel, who is waiting? Now even Jesse got her waiting. He gonna come talk to Gabby first. See?
I'm just baffled.
You know, you cannot be nice to men.
You really can't, to be honest.
You got to put yourself first. It's not just men. Like, I have a girlfriend who says to me, Miss Martha, she always says to me, I will never make myself uncomfortable to make someone comfortable.
That's a powerful thing. With life. I don't give a shit.
No,
Bachelor Nation,
okay, let's
can
see
we
what
move
happens.
on?
Let's see what happens.
I don't care about this right now. Wait to the end.
They're dragging this stuff.
I'm so sick of this city.
Los Angeles with the most shocking finale in Bachelor.
Is it really?
My God, can we get to it?
And in tears after Clayton broke her heart. And she hasn't spoken to him since. So let's give her a chance to speak right now. Everybody, please welcome Gabby.
I'm sick of you.
Gabby has really been leveling up. Look at that dress. Look at the granddaddy. Oh, the granddaddy's going down to see her. He's like, my Gabby, you come here. I'm so proud of you.
I'm glad she said, bump you, Jesse, my granddaddy here.
He's like, I'm proud of you, baby.
She look damn good. Look at that little back, honey. Yes. She look good, honey.
Oh, look at the granddaddy. He's like,
no, you cannot walk me out. What's wrong with you? You crazy as hell.
I know.
Gabby looks phenomenal, honey. Look at, she is working that dress, girl.
This entire thing. Listen, it's been a minute since I've seen you. I want to check in with you. How have you been doing?
Well, I think, like, since the show, you mean, it's been up and down. Watching the show back has obviously brought up lots of emotions, good and bad, and I think these last couple weeks have been really heavy, but I think they've also given me more clarity and kind of the closure that I was looking for from
that dress is looking
seeing all sides of the story.
Everything is sitting, honey.
Right. Now she got to see Susie's side.
It was really muddled because, as you guys saw, I think that I was able to say my piece. But seeing more of the other side of Clayton and other stories coming together, it makes a little bit more sense, I think. It's also a little disheartening.
Taking back to that day in Iceland when Clayton came in your room and he broke up with both you and Rachel at the same time. I know you were heartbroken, but really to me it seemed like it was more about anger than sadness in that moment for you. Why?
Yeah, I think if you guys
what the fuck are you talking about?
What do you expect her to feel?
You
Jesse.
know, that was
it was more about it not being personal. You breaking up with us. It was like, here's a
the
group.
way
I
you're
want to
doing
address you as a group because you don't mean
easy.
shit to
You're
me.
taking the easy
Way
route.
out instead of saying I'm gonna have a heart to heart because you meant something to me.
Exactly.
That's what it was about, Jesse.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I really thought it was going to be me at the end, like all of us did. But of course, I was also preparing myself kind of for the worst, and just the ups and downs and kind of the nature of the journey is a little tumultuous when you don't have answers. So at that point, I just needed an answer. I needed clarity. So when I got it, I think I was ready to kind of flip into processing, and I was angry. I felt betrayed. I felt hurt, and I think that's a totally appropriate emotion to feel at the time. It's a natural human emotion, and it is.
Yeah,
you
hurt,
know,
betrayed, so bad. You
it.
seem
In that
angry.
moment, though, it wasn't just about anger and frustration, though.
Yeah.
Oh, now
You could
he's
see it.
changing
You were
still.
genuinely hurt.
Yeah.
Were you
First
in
he
love?
said,
Thank
first
you,
he said you
Dr.
were angry.
Obvious.
I know, but
Thank
first he
you
said,
for stating the
I could
obvious.
tell you were really
It
angry.
took me a while.
I hope they fire
think
him.
The audience can kind of
Now
see
he's saying,
to-
it's not just
to,
anger or
you
frustration.
know, shed my
It was also a lot
layers
of
and really
hurt.
open up. I don't
Are we
regret
in fucking
anything
preschool?
that is-
He
Can
is
I not
flawed.
understand?
And this has helped me learn so much.
Mm.
But you know, Clayton was always a really safe space for me. He really
allowed me to be myself, and I felt like he truly saw me. And with the information I had and the person that was being given to me in the moment, that is the person that I loved. So looking back, I didn't know everything, you know, and I feel like I was supposed to be privy to that knowledge, but things were kept for a long time.
Look, I know you haven't seen Clayton since Iceland.
Yeah.
Are you ready to see him here tonight?
Yeah,
Have you thought about what you want to say to him?
I have.
Okay. You're going to get that chance. I want to thank you, firstly, so much for being here tonight with us all.
Gabby looked damn good, honey.
Yeah, she is looking good. You go, Gabby.
Gabby will talk to Clayton, and I don't think I'd want to be in his shoes right now. Don't go away.
What the?
Jesse is dragging these out. They have told him, your only job today, Jesse, is to drag it out.
We only have 2 fucking hours. At this point, I'm gonna make myself some damn food. What you want?
I'm gonna have my shrimp and my pasta and my parmesan and my cheese sauce.
You want a quesadilla?
And some Coke. You can keep it, and I'll have it later on.
I can't, because
Since
it's
you're
just...
making it, you might as well make, enough, and then I'll have it later. But right now, I'm gonna have my shrimp.
All right, we'll be back.
Y'all, I think that the next Bachelorette is gonna be Gabby.
That's what I'm thinking. It's either gonna be Gabby or it's gonna be Susie, if she doesn't get with him. But I thought Gabby, I really, I know we were saying that her baby voice and all this stuff, but she is super mature.
Oh, yes.
Very well spoken.
Yes.
And really just
knows what she wants. She's been through stuff, so she know what she wants.
And knows how to articulate it. Clayton was really saying a whole bunch of nothing.
And not giving him any inch for him to move and wiggle himself free.
He wasn't accountable. I felt like if Clayton would have said, Gabby, you're absolutely right. I did love Susie the most. Nisha said, look, Gabby, you're absolutely right. I did love Gabby the most. And to be honest, I was very heartbroken. I didn't want anybody else to leave. I just wanted you guys to stay so that I would feel like it was my pride that just wouldn't let me let you guys go. And I did love her the most. I didn't know what to do. I didn't even know if I wanted to go back there and fight for her. But after a day, I realized that I should, and I realized that my heart was just with her. And I should have took you guys aside, because you guys are not a group of women that I was just dating, but I was dating you guys individually. And the relationship was special to me, so I should have treated you guys special. And you're right, I didn't treat you guys as individuals. I had Susie on my mind. Yes. And I low-key self-sabotaged. Yes. I'm here assuming that you guys all have the same wants and needs and desires, and that's not true. And I was just being selfish, and I really should have just been a man and told you guys I love Susie the most. And I actually don't know what to do. If you are still open to staying here, even knowing that information, then that's fine. But I should have just man up and told you the truth. Yeah. He should have just been genuine and honest, just been like, look, it takes a big man to say that, but it just seemed very fake and rehearsed. And you were saying a whole bunch of nothing. You weren't being authentic. That's the issue, And even when she was talking about how, in that moment, it would have been a deal breaker for me if you're there saying that that you're choosing who you love the most. But you love Susie the most. So you should have just told me that then. But your little weenie and your man pride wouldn't let you do that. And you should have just admitted it, Clayton. Not just rehearse stuff or whatever. But that's why closure, really, it's BS. It's like smoke screens. Yeah. Because you really don't need closure to move on from anybody. No. You really don't. Because what if that person's not a place to give you closure? You're just not ever going to move on? That's why I'm glad that Gabby said she got her closure from watching the show. You know what I'm saying? So I do think it is quite sad.
And she had a moment to say what she had to say. She said so.
Yeah, and even today she was able to say what she needed to say. And she was able to call him out on his BS. I'm sure he does not like that.
And to teach him a few things.
Yeah. You have to be authentic. And can I say that I think Susie's going to choose him? I'm not sure. I really don't think so. Yeah. Just because, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, I just wish he would have just been a man. But, men don't. you know.
I think she's stuck on the fact that he treated her so shabbily.
Yeah, because she said her whole view of him changed with the way you
because you don't even treat a human that way.
Yeah. Like she
even
felt
just your friend.
Like a stray dog. She said, I felt like a stray dog, like you were shooing me out.
Exactly.
That's exactly how you treated her.
Yep.
It's like you took her as a piece of tissue, wiped your booty hole, and then put it in the trash.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what it looked like.
It's back on.
As he crosses his legs and makes us wait.
Ride for all of us here tonight. To be honest, well, it's about to get even more emotional. Grab some tissues, because here we go.
Thank God. Because if he would have made me wait another... So he never talked to Rachel. That's a damn shame.
Let's see. After Gabby is gone, she's walked herself out. Rachel is still there in shock.
Waiting for... He was waiting for Rachel to say something first.
Know that again, like, I'm sorry.
I think, you asked about our definition of love, so I just want to talk about it a little. When we were in Houston, after you gave me that rose, I remember thinking I was falling in love with you. And then, when we went home to my parents, my mom said, you're in love. And I knew I was at that point. And, being here, I feel like I had the best date I've ever been on. And,
when you went to the bottom of the volcano?
On a roof, and I remember being like, I hope that people can experience this love that I'm feeling. I feel like it doesn't come to everyone in their life, and I felt it.
Girl.
And then, what you put us through at the rose ceremony, and then me choosing to stand there with you, I was the only one who chose to stand there, and you told me that you were willing to fight for this, and that moving forward, it would make us stronger, and I believed you. And I continued to fight for you with your parents when I was heartbroken and telling them how much I loved you. When you put me in this car today, I'm not going to just stop loving you.
When you put me in this car today.
And I promise you that when you look back on this...
Look at the father.
This is going to haunt you, the fact that you let me go.
It's not going to haunt him. It wasn't you.
Rachel, I'm sorry, and I understand what your feelings are right now. I understand.
Look at the dad. The dad looked like he would have murdered Clayton. Don't let that man get on stage.
I gave you everything. I fought for this every single day. You never once fought for me. You never did. I was the one who fought by myself for you. Because I thought this was worth it. And I thought it was us at the end, and I couldn't imagine a way it wasn't.
Rachel,
You didn't give me anything. And what little you gave me, I held on to.
Girl,
and the struggle love.
Struggle love.
Welcome to the club. Now let me stop.
Hell no. We don't do no struggle love here. Ask somebody.
I won't take back anything that we
Oh, that's
had.
not funny.
And I hope you know, like, I did fight for you, and I really fought as hard as I could until I realized, like, my
Look
heart...
at the father. The father looked like he would have murdered somebody, Lord. Is that man?
Say that.
Is that man the mafia?
Should it be like, thank God I'm not yet?
Oh, she fixed her nail.
Can I just give you a hug and say goodbye?
I give you a hug and say goodbye. Cause I gotta go find my Susie.
You gave up on us.
Rachel, someone's gonna appreciate who you are. but never struggle.
Rachel, I know you didn't.
Look at the dad. Look, the mom looks so pissed.
It could be the next mistake.
It is. I promise you it is.
She really loved
I
him.
don't believe you're gonna put me in the car.
Oh, God.
Rachel, just understand that I did everything, okay? I'm so sorry. I wish I could have found an easier way. I did see this ending differently. I'm so sorry.
I hope you weren't hoping for that she would kiss you. Look at the father.
That poor driver has to. Oh. Don't put your seatbelt.
I just feel.
Poor mother. Oh, Rachel.
Didn't even shed a tear.
Girl, he didn't even say show Susie either.
He didn't even cry.
I know.
He didn't even fight at all.
I know.
He knocked me out. I was in love, but he was never in love with me. I'm so heartbroken, but at least I have an answer. And now I don't have to just cry myself to sleep every night,
Yeah.
wondering what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at least he told you he was in love with Susie. You know, he gave an honest answer this time.
He had no choice anymore, really.
Yeah.
It's love. Poor baby. Hang in there, Rachel.
Joining me now
That's
is Rachel, who's just watched all that back for the first time.
Y'all had her out there watching it.
Oh boy.
Y'all some, I would say effed up human beings, but y'all ain't right. Oh,
I
Father?
think
so the dad was watching
the
her
hardest part
cry.
for me watching this back is knowing how in love with him I was,
Yeah.
and watching these last few episodes, I didn't know what was going on behind the scenes, and I feel like I was watching someone just get
Nice dress, though.
completely blindsided.
I see the dress.
And I just feel like the hardest part of all of this is just knowing how hard I fought for our relationship, and to see just complete disrespect to both me and Gabby, in the sense that he couldn't even break up with us separately.
Yeah.
And that for me, he broke my heart at the rose ceremony. And I kept going because he had never given me a reason to believe it wasn't me. And then he broke my heart for a second time. And I'm getting emotional right now.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with lingering feelings or still feeling this way towards him.
I'm
I
sure
just
she's
feel
angry
like
at herself.
I was so
Yeah, because she just sat there, let him.
watching myself. It feels like almost an out of body experience.
I'm sure.
To see myself just
Especially
be
see
so
yourself on that
blindsided,
floor.
Yeah.
I feel like I was robbed the opportunity to actually stand up for myself, because I was begging him to not put me into a car.
I asked you about that. In that moment, you said to him, "Are you actually putting me in this car?" And it made me wonder, even in that moment, Rachel, after all the things Clayton put you through, were you actually still willing to fight for him?
I said this from the beginning. I told him, I told his family and my family, I've never felt the way I felt for him. And for me, when I'm truly in love, I feel like you need to fight for that person.
No,
And I
you don't
fought
need to
all the way
fight.
to the end.
Especially if
With
it's
love.
Especially not
I
no,
thought
no
I
damn
felt
man.
personally.
He better be
That
fighting
happens
for
in the
you.
movies.
In that
Yeah,
moment,
it is bullshit.
If
It is
he
BS.
was like, I made a mistake, I can't say what I would have done because I truly believed it was me.
I'm watching you get emotional now, so I have to ask, are you still in love with him?
She says he's not lingering feelings.
I do not have feelings for him anymore. Watching.
I mean, what else do you guys want her to say? The other girls look like...
Watching him completely disrespect Gabby and I.
Please don't call Gabby.
Since
You,
the beginning
Rachel.
of Iceland,
Because you need to stand up for
I
yourself.
don't feel like it's possible for me to watch that back and feel like someone who could act like that truly loved me. So no, I don't.
She has a lot of
Thank
healing
you for
from
being
this
here.
and from
It
whatever
takes a very
else
strong
caused
person
you
come here
to
and do
be
this
that
and have to
situation.
relive all this, so thank you for that. We're not done just yet. When we come back, Rachel will have a chance to tell Clayton how she really feels. Stay with us.
I don't,
You know what
I don't
I'm
believe
thinking?
her.
I think, and she still has feelings for him, but she wants to.
Well,
I
she
think she's
has
very-
to look strong
because
everybody
Gabby
is there.
like
Because
clapping for Gabby,
Gabby
and that's
looks like a badass.
yeah.
And
I'm actually
you
done
did
with
not.
this. I don't need to hear from you.
Done. And then you keep on adding Gabby's name with yours that he disrespected. Gabby did not allow herself to be disrespected. You sat like a bump on a log, and that's something you have to say to yourself. Why did I sit there like that? Girl, I have been there. Yeah, why did I sit there like that? Why did I take this crap like that? Next time, I am not going to. You know?
I mean, honestly,
what
it
is
would have
going
been
on within
even.
my-
I
like-
thought it would have been even better. I mean, I know she doesn't
Just
want to
be
be more
honest.
vulnerable than she already has been, but she would have been like, you know, I don't even know why the fuck I sat there and was begging this man to put me in the car.
Sure.
And like, when I look back, it was like, what the hell was I thinking?
I know. I should have
And
been
I
like
felt-
Gabby.
Well, you
And
don't say that. You
like,
said
you
I
said
should
that.
have actually stood up for myself, and I
I
didn't.
probably just gave him 2 tight slaps. So when he comes out here, don't have him next to me because I will slap him for the slap. I did not slap him before. I want to slap him. Yes, I do. I wanted to put his face there.
Security.
Yes.
Security.
Oh, thank you. I had stuff on my chest.
But yeah, I just girl, but yeah, I think that she does not.
Right now, she's just, and people are just let's just clap for her because it's a little cringy.
I know, but I feel like people should be clapping for Rachel just as much as they have with Gabby because
I know.
all of us
Everyone,
have been
we've
Rachel.
all been
I've
there.
been Rachel.
Yes,
She's
we
been
have
Rachel.
been there.
We have all been Rachel.
Yeah.
We have
I think
all
when
been.
you have more experience, this is going to, what stuff like this, when this happens to you, it helps to strengthen your behind for next time.
my thing is, I feel like sometimes as women, we clap for the woman that we all hope we want to be. We
Yes.
want to be in that type of situation.
Yeah.
But we don't clap for the person that we actually are because we're not proud of that. That's what I think it is. It's like, yeah, Rachel, that was me 2 nights ago, but I'm gonna clap for Gabby. Yes, girl, yes.
Girl. Yeah.
Even though I was Rachel,
Yeah.
you know. But I feel like both women deserve applause because
Yeah, of course. I mean, they did
Rachel
clap for
loved
her. They did clap for her.
that was some weak ass lukewarm clap. Okay, that's the one that you get out of the tea bag that's
Is that
been
the
in
consolation clap?
yes. That is that tea. That clap was as lukewarm as when you take the tea out and it's been sitting on the counter for 3 hours. That's how lukewarm that applause was.
Yeah.
So I just felt like.
No. Yeah. Don't worry,
Yes, Rachel. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. You know, I am proud of you, Rachel. It's not easy.
I know.
To
Let's
come
see.
here, you did
okay,
not
we're
have to
back.
come here, but you did.
I know. You're here, and you're looking good. Your outfit looks very nice.
Looks phenomenal.
Of course, I'm here with Rachel.
It looks like her hair got like a dirtier blonde. It looks like she got rid of so much dark. I don't know if she's darkened her hair.
Yeah, that's what.
But it looks nice. Goes well with the dress.
You ready to see him?
I am ready to see him. I truly
What?
don't feel like he really deserves to talk to me, but I feel like he's been pretty selfish this whole journey, and I think I do deserve the chance.
Well, let's
to speak
wait
up for
to tell
myself
him that. Yes,
because I couldn't before.
Okay,
You
the time
see,
has come.
she said it.
Well,
yes.
Mom, let's
It's
just
okay,
wait to see
Rachel.
what the hell she said. I think she should have just kept it cute. So if she doesn't stand up for herself, we're not like, girl, you ain't stand up for yourself like you said you was.
He has
Thanks for
heard
doing this
everything.
Again, I know you both thought long and hard for a while now, but we want to say to each other, Rachel, let's start with you.
Yeah.
I just want to start out by saying none of these emotions are for you.
They're not for you.
About
Is
you.
he
It has
laughing?
nothing to do
He's
with
laughing
any
on
of
the
it.
Eyes laughing.
Because I became collateral damage in your journey for love.
Mm-hmm.
That was the most completely selfish journey. I feel like watching that back, there was no empathy at all for me or Gabby.
Please don't mention Gabby. Talk
You
about
not
yourself.
shedding a single tear and watching myself, I just can't even imagine how you could do that, and I just think it's so disrespectful.
Yes, Rachel.
I want to let you know that I am incredibly sorry for my actions and on the show and the way that I handled it.
Applause,
I
baby,
could've done
applause.
She
things way
is
better than I
like
did.
Trying very hard.
But I really
This is the
wasn't
first
trying to
step.
hurt
It looked like
myself,
she got
and I
more
did.
tan,
I
though.
did,
Did she
and I'm
go
so very
extra
sorry for
tan?
that.
She probably
I
told me
want you to know
Yeah, I'm
that
pretty sure she
it does
did.
pain me to see this pain, to watch it back,
the
to
mother's
realize
like
that
the mother looks
I
like
should have
that
taken
kind
a
of
step
person
back. I should
who
have checked in
gets
with you. I should have
you know,
made sure that
she and that's why
asking more
Rachel probably is like
questions
her
instead of making
mom, like,
assumptions.
you know,
Yeah.
And I did do that
doesn't
too many
fight for
times.
herself as
I made
much.
assumptions, and I couldn't have been more wrong. And I want you to know that I am incredibly sorry. I really am. You shouldn't have had to have gone through any of that.
I just don't believe you.
Good for you.
Like,
Good for you, Rachel.
the fact that this is the first time I'm hearing any sort of apology on camera, we watched what you said these last 2 episodes, and you told us you wanted to give us transparency, but you left out the most important things. You left out the part that you already knew who the one was, who you love the most. We're going to see that back. And so that's why I just don't believe you. And I don't believe you were in love with me at all. I don't even know what your version of love is now, since we've last talked about it. I know I loved you. I think that was really obvious. But you just completely disrespected me, not only as someone you love, but as a human. The rose ceremony, and then a group breakup. Like, I've wrapped my head around this for months, trying to wonder where it went wrong or what went wrong. And watching it back, it was almost as if you casted us aside as quickly as you could
To get to Susie.
to the person you love the most.
Yeah.
Rachel, I know you've had a lot of love and support from your family throughout all of this, and you're lucky enough, we're all lucky enough to have your mom and dad with us here tonight.
Don't let that dad slaughter your ass.
From Central Florida.
Oh, the mom, she's like,
Tony, I could see you have something
I
you
wanna
want to
say
say. Is there anything, your thoughts on this, or is there anything you'd like to say to Clayton?
Plenty of things that I want to say, but I'm not going to say anything because my wife told me to don't say anything unless it's something good.
No, I didn't say that. Because I don't have good things to say either. I'm very angry myself, so.
Clayton, anything you want to say to Rachel's parents while they're here?
Yeah, I understand those feelings, and I am incredibly sorry that I put her through what I did. I really am. I promise you, at the bottom of my heart, I did not have any intention to take her through that amount of pain that I did. And I wish that I could take it back, but I can't. I have to live with what I did. I take full accountability, responsibility, and I want you to know that I am learning to be a better person overall, and I made a lot of mistakes. And I'm just so very sorry that as I learned, I was creating collateral damage along the way, and I'm sorry that you had to be a part of that.
Clayton, Rachel told you that breaking up with her was a decision that was going to haunt you forever. Are you haunted?
Again, I want to say, like, I feel
Don't answer
terrible.
that.
But with all my decisions, I was following my heart and doing what I thought was best. And at the end of the day,
When
that's
you
all I
were
can
having sex
say
with
that I
them,
did.
did
I
you
did
think
do
that was best?
And all the actions and everything that comes from that, I have to live with.
I was gonna say something, but I was like, let me not go there.
That's right. We don't have some good things to
Told
say.
me
Oh boy.
that I I was the first person
Oh God.
that you said I love you to in 6 years. I had no reason to ever doubt you.
Is that true?
So, did you tell me that you were in love with me because you wanted to sleep with me?
Oh! Let's go there.
No.
Why? I mean, why would you say that?
Why would I say that?
Yeah.
Because I felt those feelings for you then. I believed it. I really did believe I felt those feelings.
I just don't believe you.
All right. Well, Rachel, Clayton, thanks to both of you
And
for
also,
being
I
here
think it's...
and for sharing. I know it's
These are
never
those
easy.
tough
Rachel, all of
conversations.
Bachelor Nation wishes you the best.
Well, at least
with
she
everything.
said,
Thank
yeah.
you so much for doing that.
And I could tell it was hard for her. But
Yeah.
I won! Yes, Rachel, yes!
She
did it!
She's like a little puppy. You're just starting.
Yeah.
With your training wheels.
But
don't worry.
In a
One
couple
day-
years, you'll be cussing people out just like Gabby. You'll be like, it's bullshit!
You really don't. And then later, we're going to find out who
What
our
did
next
she say?
Bachelorette is. Make sure you stick around.
I think it's Gabby. Gabby looked too damn good and too damn happy, honey. Okay, let's dissect.
Who, child? But yeah,
You know what?
Rachel,
wanna-
I am happy. I'm proud of you. You said what you had to say.
You can tell that she's not used to doing this.
She's not used to it.
She's
It's
not, but-
and guess what? Not everyone has a different way of showing strength.
But that's why I
the
want
way
to
of
really...
her showing strength was, I'm going to fight for this love.
And I'm going to be
stay the
vulnerable.
course. I'm going to stay the course. It's going to hurt like hell. It's like some of those women, right? Who your husband cheats on you, right? You take him back because you guys have 30 years. He made a mistake. You like, it's not a big deal. We're going to whatever. You know, everybody has, and that's, in that sense, you're a strong woman. Everybody has a different way of showing strength. I don't agree with it. Yes, I know. I don't agree with that. But everybody has a way. I mean, there are women who have taken men back. And I'm just saying that everybody has a different way of showing strength. Her way of showing strength was, I'm going to be strong for this relationship. When you are vulnerable and you've made your mistakes, I'm going to be a cover for you. Right? That's what, you know. But this is not her forte. This is not what she does. Of course, we can tell that.
My thing is, I want to just say this, though, for Rachel, because it is when you are a woman who is used to not sticking up for yourself, not speaking your mind.
Well, maybe you
and
never
you go
had
for
to.
you never had
you
to.
probably had
or
men sticking up for you, or men not giving you issues.
Whatever the case may have been.
Exactly.
When you are not used to this, I feel like this is something that should be applauded, because going out of your way, getting out of your comfort zone to stand up for yourself when you feel like somebody has done you wrong, I think is empowering. So, because it teaches you how to stand up, how to say no to certain
and get
things.
Comfortable with standing up for
getting
yourself.
comfortable to saying no. As women, it's so hard for us to say no, no matter
it
what
talks to
situation
say
it
yes.
is. To say yes, to stand by a man, to stick it out, to be his cover, and us always being put on the back burner.
Exactly.
So the fact that she was able here today, looking quite tan, looking like she got herself together.
She does.
And it's
even
though she's
a little bit more weight, right?
Yeah, but it was healthy weight. I like it.
Yeah.
And it's like she kind of had like it was like the Kim K dress that she wore to the Met Gala with like the gold dress and with the cross on it. That's what it kind of looked like to me, the mini, but it was like more bedazzled.
Okay.
But I thought she looked phenomenal. The fact that she came here, stood up for herself, even though that is completely out of her element. You could just tell the mom was like, I just want to go up there and hold her hand and then go cuss him out for her.
I know.
You don't have to do it, honey.
And the mom was all hunchback.
She was like, I don't have good things to say.
I know. She's
like, I never told you to say nothing bad. You're supposed to be standing up for me right now. I can't say nothing.
And he's like, no.
Yeah. So I'm very happy Ben Affleck's getting back into acting. Following after his woman. But yes, so I applaud Rachel.
Yes.
I thought what she did was, it's not her comfort zone, but I felt good for her.
Yeah.
And I also, like
Tell
I
said, how you guys are.
How did you feel about?
Are you guys more a Rachel, or are you guys a Gabby?
And it's okay if you're either one. It's okay.
Exactly. Tell us in the comments. Let's see how many people are Gabby's and how many people... Because probably you're right. There are more people who are Rachel. We wish we were Gabby.
Yeah.
But in, situations, maybe we're more Rachel.
Of a Rachel. And it's
Gabby.
okay. We are
Certainly,
all women.
Certainly now. I think with experience, you
and with
become
a lot of
more
heartbreak.
of a Gabby, right? And not even a whole lot, but you have that experience. You have that first... This might have been her first real heartbreak.
Yeah.
When the guy was such...
Like me personally,
Clayton.
like after many years of going through my own stuff,
you
I
find
am definitely a Gabby.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes, I will be like a Rachel. Like I'll be having a mental breakdown, crying, emotions, yelling at everybody who comes in my sight. Yeah. But the guy will never know that.
With our studio audience.
I think that this episode's very short because they're dragging out all this, very long. But I think this ends really
more when you think about it. Okay, let's see.
Clayton is about to throw the biggest Hail Mary Bachelor Nation has ever seen. It is now or never. So
how many minutes is left on it?
Go to win Susie back? You're about to find out.
Thank God. Been dragging
this is why we were here.
I think this was really short. I have to check and see. But it looks like it's like maybe 9:10, 9:20.
Like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Now,
40.
Moment,
yeah.
I'm nervous. I'm scared. Like this is one of the
what love is.
Life-changing days of my life.
I bet he had many bowel movements. You know how your tummy starts. Whatever when you're.
The journey has been so much, and like I screwed up.
Yeah, you did, Clayton.
But I still have Susie here. I don't know where she's at. I haven't talked to her in a couple days.
But you do.
But I want Susie back more
strong. Country strong.
Not in the mind though. That's for damn Skippy.
He's like gonna win her back.
I want to make a lifelong commitment. I want to be able to wake up each day next to her and choose her. I'm ready to take that step with Susie, but like this is not your typical circumstances. People, of course, are going to see this and think I'm crazy, and like, that's a long shot. I don't even know if she's going to allow me to fight for another day. But this is how seriously I take our relationship. Seeing a ring in front of my face, it just like
his
shows
hands
me.
are like shaking.
I believe that Susie is the one. There's hope here in this ring. And I'm fighting with everything that I have right now. And I think I owe it to both of us to let her know how I feel. To really show
Get
Susie
ready to
how
beg.
serious I am.
Who is this? Oh my God.
Hi.
I'm so sorry to show up unannounced.
No, it's fine.
Clayton wanted me to give you this.
Okay.
I'll leave you with that.
Okay, thank
She
you.
don't look like she's ready to go anywhere.
She looks like she's ready to relax in her room. She got her lounge pants on. Short letter, one page. Well, one page.
Susie, I think it's safe to say that this journey has been one that has tested each of us in our own ways. In a matter of a couple of months,
Who's
we
this?
have traveled across the
Oh,
world.
Clayton's
not
mom.
knowing what was around
Oh,
us.
and the dad.
They don't know. They don't know if it's gonna happen for them or not.
I imagined, but
It's
it was in
live.
these moments that I learned the most. Susie, I am incredibly sorry for hurting you and not being the man you thought I was, especially in the moment where you needed me the most. But if you give me the chance, I will fight for your love day in and day out to prove to you that I can be that man. Because without you, I am nothing, and with you, I have everything. I want to respect the time that you need to take to figure out a decision. But if you'd be willing to meet me, I'd be patiently waiting for you in the countryside.
Good luck. Thanks, Josie. Today, I either leave alone or I leave here with the love of my life.
Susie's there.
I think she's gonna come and say to him, "Look,
What is she wearing?
Windy and very wet. Let's get you inside.
cold."
Let's try.
I mean, she showed us
did show up.
She did show up. That's a beautiful ring.
She looks so good.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. You look handsome as well. Good. How are you?
She might say, I can't marry you, but
I want to thank you first off.
we can date.
For coming here. Oh, Susie, we have went through a wild journey, and from the moment that you stepped out, I was incredibly blown away.
She was apprehensive.
Over time,
Well, you
I
liked
started to see
from the beginning.
sides of you that I realized were
yeah.
beyond anything that I could have imagined.
My person was Rachel. You like
And
Susie.
it's just you and me here because I don't
I
want
loved her
anything
smile,
else.
and I loved
Yeah.
her genuine whatever.
And
Yeah.
I want
I
you
guess
to know
it
that I'm
kinda
so
wavered.
fully committed
And even
into,
when she was gossiping about Sarah, I thought that was very out of
how much I
character.
love
Yeah.
you, and how,
You know, and
I
you
will
could
never
see
stop fighting for
him.
you. And I know that I can't take back what I've done, and I take full accountability for it. I just want you to know, if you ever question how serious that I am, this seriously, I'm this serious about it. I told you from the beginning that I was looking to get down on a knee, and I want that. And with you, I see that, and I see so much beyond that.
Did he take
To
out the
grow, have a
thing?
family, to
He should have just got down on one
go through all the
knee.
stages of life
He-
together. If you just give me the chance, if you allow me to love you for one more day, to take one more step with you, to show you that I can be that man that you thought I wasn't, I can prove it if you just give me the chance.
Getting your letter, reading your words, and hearing you right now, I can't even tell you how much it meant to me, and how powerful your words were, and I truly believe every word of them.
But
And it just reiterated the person that you truly are. You are this incredible person that I have seen this whole time, this person that I know you are. I still believe it.
but
I just know it to be true. And
There's no but.
there's no doubt about our connection. The love that I have for you in my heart, it's so real, and I know that you have it too. But I don't feel like the kind of love I have for you right now is the kind of love that you have for me right now. You have an unconditional love of somebody that you want to spend a lifetime with, and that's not where I'm at. I have made the decision to leave Iceland alone. It doesn't make it an easy decision. It's devastating, if I'm being honest. But I've thought this through, and I don't think that I'm your person, and I don't think that you're mine, but it doesn't take away from everything that we've had and the love that I genuinely feel in my heart for you.
Sinead's there.
As far as it is here, I do appreciate you sharing all that. I guess, do you feel like there is a chance it could ever be something, or do you feel that it's over? Because honestly, I see a whole future with you, I see forever with you, but I also will take as long as that needs to get to that point, because to me, it's not over until you tell me it's over.
I feel like it's over.
Yeah. Yeah. It's over.
It's okay. It's okay.
Father was right.
dragging it because there's nothing much to see.
Yeah. I mean, the romantic was hoping for, but I think that the way he treated her so shabbily.
The way he handled her.
Yeah.
And I said it when it was happening that he's going to regret this moment for the rest of his life.
You can't make those mistakes. Certainly not with a woman who knows who they are.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe she changes her mind. I don't know. I don't think so. She said it's over.
Oh, Clayton.
It's tough.
I feel bad for him. He went through all this.
Well, I mean, he had to go for the woman that he loved, right? He had to go for the woman that he loved, but at the end of the day...
I'm sure Rachel and Gabby are somewhere clapping their 2 feet.
I don't think Clayton is ready. He's just not ready. You have healing that you gotta do.
Oh, I feel so bad for him, though.
Got healing that you have to do. You have healing you have to do. Yeah. A woman who has herself together doesn't want someone who is all over the place. She's about to be 30, like she's 28. Ain't nobody got time for you to be all over the place, I don't think.
He's really still in the rain.
Doesn't matter.
Wow. Is this how it ends?
That's how it ends.
It's really tough to watch. Obviously, I was in Iceland, and I know firsthand how devastated Clayton was in that moment. So, that's the end of his journey. For the first time in history, our Bachelor was rejected on the final day, and he ends up alone.
Oh, that's the first time in history. Wow, that's deep.
Or does he? I told you tonight was going to be absolutely crazy. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Did Rachel come back? Because Rachel said,
I'm so sick of this idiot! I'm so sick of him! I'm so sick of it! I'm sick of it! I'm sick of it! I'm sick of it! If this fool sits here, it says, or is he?
I know.
Bruh, if you don't spill the damn tea, I'm gonna fight you my damn self. I'm gonna go to LA and fight you in the parking lot. Don't blame me. Or does he?
Wait.
As he arches his eyebrows as high as his hairline.
Or did Susie need confirmation that, because remember last time he treated her shabbily, did she need to know that he can handle his emotion when she tells him no?
Or maybe she had to watch everything. Maybe she had to watch everything back.
Yeah, and maybe she just felt
I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Or maybe she just felt like after, because you know something, right? She comes and she says to him, no. Remember last time when she told him no? How nutty he went, right? But she needs to know, was that just a one-time thing? Or does this guy, can he handle rejection? Can he handle someone's...
Well, he handled it better this time.
Well, yes, he accepted. She said, can I hug you? He hugged her. He walked her away. He stood in the rain. All his suit and hair got wet.
Now, it was pouring hard as shit out there.
Does Rachel come back? And Rachel says...
Or does he... No, please. Rachel came back?
Rachel
came back? Bruh, I am literally going to just jump out through this TV screen if they say that Rachel got back with him after she was just crying on TV.
And saying...
Or does he... Stop screwing with my mind, Jesse. I'm going to fight you, bro.
We do not fight men.
I'm going to throw an egg at him. It's too much. It's actually too much.
Oh, gosh. I know, that is hilarious.
And the way, or does he?
I know.
The way he arched his eyebrows.
And he said, and that's all. I mean, he really played that, though. He got me. He got me because I was like, oh
but what
God.
if he actually does stay single?
It's over.
Then they're going to come fight him on TV if he actually is single.
Just...
Can this commercial come over, I don't care about American Idol. I mean, can't this be over? How many? Where my phone at? I didn't see how many minutes we got left.
So I was watching her.
Oh, yeah, Clayton's talking now.
Moment, when Susie was driving away, did you feel like you failed?
Yeah, I did, because that was my intention, was to walk out with somebody. I had really hoped that was going to be the outcome. And, you know, as I stood there in the rain, I just realized that, you know, you came in by yourself and you're leaving by yourself. And I did have those thoughts. Maybe that's exactly what needed to happen to you.
So you ended your journey alone. But the truth is, things didn't end there, did they?
No, I left Iceland, went, you know, back to what I thought was my normal life, going back into that environment. And
What environment?
I was reached out to by someone, and it was the last person that I ever expected to reach out. And yeah, I just was shocked, absolutely shocked that, you know, there was maybe something that came from all of it.
I mean, after all the crap you put all these women through, did you ever think any of these women were going to reach out to you?
So tell me what's Serena.
No. I created a world of pain. I caused a lot of problems, and I just expected that to be it for me. And I was going to have to grow, and I did grow from that experience, but I expected to just have to start new and be a better human being, and hope that I could eventually find what it was.
I don't know.
Can you hurry up?
The woman that you're speaking about, she's here tonight.
I cannot do this mess.
And I'm sure the suspense is absolutely killing everybody. Audience, out of curiosity, who do you think it is?
Sinead, someone said Sinead.
Bachelor Nation, let's bring this mystery woman out here right now. Everybody, here she comes.
What is it?
Wow, what a pleasant surprise.
Hold it, I had to hear that.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
That's a great question. I left Iceland, and I had to make that decision for myself. It was the best decision I could have made, and I think that's why we're here today, is because I was protecting myself, and I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know the capacity which I wanted Clayton in my life, but we took time apart after the show, and we reset, we relayed foundation, and we're really happy, and we're happy to be here today. We realize it's a tough day, but we're happy to be here together.
I gotta ask right now, because I'm watching
Rachel's dad is like,
that's my boyfriend.
The mother said,
that's my boyfriend.
Aww.
Okay, so wait. I was in Iceland. I was there.
Yeah.
And I saw you at that final rose ceremony. You were adamant that you could not move forward with Clayton.
Yeah.
What changed?
The romantic in me.
Well, we were able to reestablish a relationship because I think we took that time apart. And I really just had to choose myself in that moment. I didn't have all the answers that I needed. We were no longer in a place that could facilitate the conversations that we needed to have to reestablish trust and everything that we needed to have a strong relationship. So I had to take a step away, and I had to let Clayton go because I knew he had other women in the equation, and I know he was following his heart, and I had a lot of respect for him for doing that, but I just had to choose myself in that moment, and it allowed me to take a better look and get the answers that we both needed.
Okay, listen, we do have to take a quick break. I still have so many questions about all this. You are not
Girl.
What do Clayton and Susie
Serena.
have planned for the future? Could my guy here be putting a ring on it tonight?
Put a ring on, that's why the man there, girl.
Who's it gonna be?
Is it Serena?
I'm gonna give you a big clue about your next bachelorette. It's not Gabby or Rachel. You'll find out soon. Stay tuned.
Their toxic ass is gonna let Shanae be in.
Shanae! Did I say last time it was gonna be Shanae? Maybe Serena. I wonder what his parents think.
Well, to tell you one thing, that mama gonna be very scared because that woman gonna be taking no shit from her son.
But the mother did say that she respects her.
Yeah.
She said, I do respect her. She said, the mother in me, I'm scared that I don't want him to be hurt. So at least she recognizes that. Because some mothers don't recognize that. Some mothers will deny that. But all mothers, they want a Rachel for their son. All mothers want a Rachel for their son.
And it's not right.
I know it's not. That child who you can be like, I'm sorry, honey, you treat you that way. You just, don't worry. You come. And then you go to the son and you tell him off. You treat her right. Come, honey. You go out of your way. Like I always said, like, if my son got married, you and I will go to the house. We'll make sure everything, like, make sure that marriage is running very smooth.
I will be giving Rashid all types of hell. I will be cussing him out left and right. I've always been the tougher one on Rashid. Mom has been the softie, but I have been like, I want to say the dad, like but that. Really like the dad.
It's always like that. The sisters are always, mothers.
My mom will be like, Mary, why didn't you go clean his room? I'll be like, no, let him go clean his own damn room. He's fully capable.
But then you do go and clean it though.
Why you gotta expose me on TV?
I know. But yeah, all mothers want a Rachel. So there's nothing wrong with a Rachel girl. Ain't nothing wrong with being Rachel. Rachel is gonna be really upset. But yeah, I like Rachel. I liked her from everybody. I loved her smile and all of that.
Yeah.
But I am happy Susie came back. I'm happy they took the time apart.
You did call her they were going to be dating, though. She said, yeah, this is my boyfriend.
Yeah. Let them take that time for themselves.
I'm glad, though, that she
didn't
told
just rush.
him. She didn't just say yes.
I'm not going to be a doormat for you.
She let you stay in the rain. Let you feel that pain.
Yes, that's how you made her feel.
To other people.
Exactly.
So, I'm glad she did that.
Exactly.
It'll put the man in check, know that I really cannot fuck up with this woman ever. Because she won't leave my ass with a swiftness.
And there will always be somebody there.
And she said boyfriend. She didn't say my fiance, so she didn't just jump into it.
Maybe you're about to put a ring on it.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Oh, 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 oh. Look at Donna said, why is there squeaking? She
literally gave you the evil eye.
And like, if you don't stop shaking that damn couch in a minute.
That is so hilarious.
Yeah.
But that is so funny.
I'm actually very happy.
Who is going to be the next Bachelor? Shanae or Serena?
It's not Gabby. I think it's going to be Shanae
or Serena.
They gonna let me Shanae.
How about it's Sierra? What if it's Sierra with her feisties?
I will not be watching that because you've been embarrassing me ever since.
No. I'm upset it's not Gabby.
I was so sure it would have been Gabby.
Yeah, can you my drink? Who do y'all think it is?
Who do y'all think is going to be the Bachelorette? Shoulder balance? I don't know, but I mean, how many minutes we got left? We got 18 minutes. So they're probably going to ask more questions. They really should. Well, I guess they'll let the Bachelorette be the very final thing.
Clayton is probably going to propose. I want to see what his mom and his father says.
Well, I thought that he had a happy ending because when they said, does he end up alone or not, the mom smiled and so did the dad.
Oh, really?
The dad was like,
I missed that.
Yeah, I saw the mom smile big. But Rachel's father looked pissed. He was like, this idiot ended up with the woman he wanted. He looked so pissed. And the mother was like, we gonna go kill him and bury him in the alley somewhere.
Violence. Yeah, that father looked.
He looked bad. He was like this.
He was not.
Can I leave now?
His poor daughter.
Yeah. But yeah, that father. But Rachel really looked quite tan. Like she was a whole different skin tone.
She looks like she has been out in the sun.
Seriously vacationing this whole thing away.
Seriously vacationing for the whole month since she was in there. She's just like, I am gonna be on vacation.
Yeah, got her hair did and everything, child. I don't think the tan looks really that good on her. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't think
It didn't look good against the dark hair and then the dark dress. It just wasn't a cute look.
But you know, it looks like more like a spray tan
So
than from the sun.
Yeah.
And it seems like just when we least expected it, there may be hope for my guy Clayton after all here. And man, I gotta be honest with you, I never thought in a million years you'd be sitting here besides Susie.
Yeah, I didn't really think it was going to happen either, especially after the way that we ended things. And I just held on to hope, but when she gave me that closure in that moment, I felt that it was the right thing to do. And thankfully, though, she reached back out, and I just one conversation at a time. We just rebuilt what we could.
So happy to hear that. And the $1 million question now, obviously, look, I know you're in love with her. Susie, are you in love with Clayton?
I love you. I love you. No, I do. And we took some steps back when we left Iceland, which I think, as I said, was best.
Sinead looks very pissed in the back row. She's right behind Susie in the pink dress.
Really?
They have to zoom out first.
I loved him as a person before I ever fell in love with him. But no, I can confidently say, yeah, he's incredible. And yeah, we all make mistakes, and we've both made mistakes along this journey, but we both have so much love for each other.
Yeah, it's funny. I think back to Iceland.
I always say it's important when a man loves a woman a little bit more, and it's really important when a woman keeps a man on his toes. That's how it should be in marriage. Never let him think that he has you all the way. Let him always have to wonder. But make sure you stay looking good. That's what keeps him on his toes.
I think we're both.
Never get too relaxed where you're there, you know, itching your booty crack and you waxing and showing him all that. That ain't, no man want to see that. Sinead behind her, you see? Sinead said if I could just pull her weave out her hair.
Yeah. I think people both root for us individually, but people aren't rooting for us together. But I think one thing we both feel is that it's not Team Clayton, it's not Team Susie. We're together, and we do want people to root for us and know that we both have our best intentions at the forefront of who we are.
I think at the end of the day, look, the most important thing is that you both are happy and that you both found each other. Clayton,
I like when she says, we do want people to root for us. Yeah. She's being vulnerable. Yeah. She's being real.
But being in love with this woman.
See, Sinead? Right behind her?
Is it all worth it?
She's like,
1,000%. I mean, I couldn't be happier. I've spent the last 4 months with her, and she just impresses me more and more every day, and she continues to give me reason after reason why following my heart was the best decision I could have ever made. And I could not be more in love with this woman.
Okay, so my follow-up to the $1 million question.
They're gonna have cute
What's next for you both? And I say that because, dude, the last time I saw you in Iceland, you had a ring in your pocket. Neil Wayne's here with us in studio.
I don't know.
So I don't know. Is there anything you need to do or say, or maybe ask Susie?
No, not now.
If we were gonna do that, I'd be asking him.
Yeah.
What is she asking him?
We have a lot of exciting things coming up. Yeah, there's a lot that we're doing. Moving right in with her. Going to Virginia here in the next couple days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, I left my job. I sold my condo all just to give this a really fair shot, and we know that it requires effort like any other relationship. We got a lot of exciting things ahead.
So this is serious.
Very.
Moving out to Virginia.
Moving out to Virginia.
Wow.
East Coast boy.
What you say?
East Coast.
Clayton, any final words? Anything you want to do here, man? I'm so happy for you.
There's one final thing. Yeah, I got one final thing.
Where is he going?
It's not right.
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, I think it's a rose.
Aww.
So.
Okay.
I wanted to be able to do this before, but I think we both realized that what happened was meant to happen. And I feel that we've both grown so much from it, but I promise you this will be the last time that I do this. But I've been waiting with everything in my heart. I've been wanting to finally ask you one final last time. Susie, will you accept this final rose?
Yes. Of course.
Aww.
There's no proposal. Maybe he'll do it privately.
Yeah, I think it's very intimate.
You guys found love. You found love in the end. I know it wasn't the conventional path to getting here, but in the end, it's all worth it. I'm so happy for you both. Cannot wait to see what comes up in your lives together. Everybody, let's hear it for Susie and Clayton. So excited for you both. All right, stick around, Bachelor Nation, because we are not done with you yet.
Tied up with a nice little bow.
Huge announcement coming out. That's right. I'm talking about the next Bachelorette. Who could it be?
Who could it be?
To find out.
Sinead looks too upset for it to be her.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's not amused. Whew, child.
I think, he did not propose, which I'm happy he didn't. Because I feel like it's too much pressure. Y'all stay pressure people.
I know.
Like, this man has already shown his whole derriere. And y'all want him to come and propose too. Y'all asking too much for this man. He gave y'all the best season ever. Let this man go off in peace. Okay?
Be in Virginia. You guys take your time.
Yeah.
I'm happy he has moved there. He has quit his job because I don't know if he could have even been in his job anyway. Especially in a small town. Everybody gonna know what happened and all that. So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Moved to Virginia, which is not far from us.
Yes, we are right here in Maryland.
And but yeah, I'm happy they are boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah.
And figuring it out.
It's important when a man puts in the effort. She let him know. Yeah. I am not anyone to fuck with.
Yes.
Okay?
Don't.
And you need to do right. And now he knows before he even goes to make any bad decisions, he'll be like, is this okay for me to do?
Yeah.
Because she has laid the foundation that don't play with my heart. I have my boundaries. I have my standards. I know. And those things have to be adhered to.
And she's the one who got the guy.
Yeah.
So, women.
When you have your standards, when it's the right one, they will step up to the plate.
They will bend over backwards. When it's the one that they want.
Absolutely.
And if he's not bending over backwards, don't acquiesce
and don't go whispering in his ear, I need you to show me physical attraction, and I need you to show me that you like me, and I think we have something really good here, but just let me know.
The courtship.
You ain't gotta be doing all that extra shit, extra BS.
It's not necessary.
It's too much. You're
when
a grown
a guy
woman.
wants you and you're the one for him, he will bend over backwards. He'll do whatever. He'll move heaven and earth for you. When you acquiesce, listen, every man cannot want you, right?
You're not for everybody.
And you're not for every man either. So when he's not going out of his way to show you that you're the one, that just takes you closer to the next one.
Yeah.
The right one for you.
Absolutely.
Okay? But don't push it. Don't try to acquiesce thinking, if I am just, I don't know, like go along with everything, he will finally love me and appreciate. No. That's like what you said. That's struggle love. And no woman should be here doing any struggle love. The men don't appreciate that.
No, they don't.
They are meant to toil.
Yeah.
And be refined in the fire. In, out. That's what helps strengthens them. Not for you to just make everything easy for him.
It's not on yet.
Okay. But yeah,
all right, it's back.
We're happy. He's with Susie.
Yes, it was quite a whirlwind.
He loved her, so hopefully he got the message, and I think he did.
With our amazing studio audience.
Okay.
How's everybody feeling?
Bachelorette. Last call. Who's it?
With you. Well,
I don't know.
Quite the night. And Clayton's dramatic journey has finally come to an end.
Who will it be?
And boy, what an ending that was. But the night is not over. With every ending comes a new
I'm thinking
beginning.
it's Shanae.
So it's time
I feel like they're going to do that to us.
Of The Bachelorette. There's just one important question.
6 minutes left.
When I say this decision was the hardest we've ever had to make,
really?
It was the hardest.
It was not. If y'all choose Shanae, it was not that hard. You know she was going to bring drama.
Thousands of tweets and DMs and comments from Bachelor Nation. Everyone expressing their support for so many of the incredible women from Clayton's season. Now, look, I already told you it's not Gabby. And it's also not Rachel. It's Gabby and Rachel.
Oh, it's both of them. Because I was like, who will it be? Oh, I am so happy for that.
I didn't think both.
You get to find.
Oh, they're supposed to go up there. I'm happy for Rachel. Yes, girl. Yes.
Oh, I don't think they knew, right?
I don't think so.
There is so much. Oh, they're like besties now.
But someone said it's both. It's both. I was like, what?
This is crazy. For the first time ever, we will have 2 bachelorettes for the entire season.
The same time?
Do we date the same guys?
We beat ourselves up. It took weeks and weeks and weeks, guys, really. But at the end of the day, watching you both support each other in Iceland, and also how you
that would be nice. They support each other with their crazy guys.
Why we decided to give you both a shot. You truly are deserving of this. So, how's this thing going to work?
Right.
I honestly have no idea. But I do want to tell you, Gabby, Rachel, we're going to figure this whole thing out together. This is going to be amazing. This is your journey. So Rachel, how you feeling?
I am so happy for her. I truly am. It's crazy. This is insane, and I'm excited to do this journey with you. We did it once together, and we've been through the most crazy experience together.
Are they that close,
say that, Gabby, really, I think the two of you will be connected really forever based on what you had to go through in Iceland. But what's it like knowing that you're going to go on this journey with this woman right here?
I'm a girl's girl through and through, so having a friend by my side.
Oh, she's definitely a girl's girl.
Oh my God, I know.
All right, so I gotta ask, what are you looking for?
You do
in a
need
perfect
Gabby,
man,
Rachel.
I don't like this.
That is wrong.
Someone that's supportive and someone that loves me. Let's start there.
What about you, Gabby?
I think so. Someone who's emotionally intelligent, mature, who can challenge me.
Emotionally intelligent.
Was a good one for you too.
That I forgot.
Mature. What did he say?
That's good. Well, listen, here's the deal. Right now, there is 30 men out there. They're watching this live. Very soon, they're going to be getting out of limos to meet the two of you. What would you like to say to them?
Hell yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah. I'm so ready to do this with you. Me too.
So it's
Listen,
15,
you know
15, okay.
that you just came on a season where Clayton fell in love with multiple women. Do you think that could happen to the two of you? Could you see yourself potentially falling in love with 2 men at the same time?
I don't know. I think so. I think having learned, I would just have a little more discretion with my words. Completely.
All right, well, listen, this is a big moment, and what's so fun about this, too, your family gets to share in all this. Big Tony, I want to ask you, watch out. All these guys better watch out. How does it feel knowing your daughter
Yes,
is
I
the
go get it. Oh,
Bachelorette?
boy.
Love you, baby.
Oh.
I love you, baby. That was
Grandpa,
cute.
what about you?
Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Unbelievable.
Oh.
She's a big dingbat, isn't she?
Oh, she is. She is a dig. I love her, though, anyhow. You know what?
I love you.
Grandpa, what are these
Said
guys
so
in for?
what? Oh.
A challenge. The challenge of their young life. I'm telling you. Good luck to you both, man.
Big
Oh.
Tony, if you had advice for these guys, what would you tell them?
Be good, I'm watching.
Watching.
Oh, listen, I know you both
don't
have been
like calling
through so
Gabby a
much this
dingbat.
entire
I
season,
know.
obviously
She's
tonight
not.
as well. I know this has been
Not dingbat at
incredibly
all. I don't know if she
emotional. I wanna
likes
give you
that,
both
actually.
the final word here as you look ahead, finding out you're both
Especially
the
who you just
Bachelorette.
said. I don't know you that
What's
well for
this
you
gonna
to
be
call
like?
me no dingbat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was hoping you would tell me.
I actually have no idea. I'm still pretty new to this. You remember? This is still all kind of new to me. Rachel?
I feel like we both have been through so much. So I'm ready for us both to get our happy ending.
Mm.
I am.
Well, I gotta tell you, congratulations. I think I speak for all of
Rachel, I don't know. I don't know if you're ready, but hey.
There could not be
she deserves a decent person. Hopefully someone.
I really don't like this at all, and I'm gonna tell y'all why in a minute.
I just don't want them to be fighting over the same guy or something.
That's my thing. Like, it doesn't make sense. Don't give them separate seasons like you did with Kate, like you did with Michelle.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. Gabby, Rachel, we are so happy. Who knows what this thing's gonna look like, but we're all gonna figure it out. Thank you both so much.
Yeah,
I also want to give
it's not gonna be 30 guys with the two women.
Studio audience here. You've all been
together.
Amazing.
Hopefully they'll be in 2 different areas.
Thank you to Rachel and Gabby, Clayton and Susie, and to all the family members and Bachelor Nation favorites who traveled here to be with us tonight. For everyone here, to all of you Bachelor Nation, I'm Jesse Palmer. Good night.
Very interesting. Aww.
I really don't like this. They're looking all nice and happy now. By the time that season's over, they're gonna hate each other. They're gonna be enemies.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, we hope not. But why would y'all do that? Why?
Hopefully they'll have like their own men.
No.
Like 2 separate.
And you guys are only doing 30, so you cut down their chances significantly by half.
Yeah,
I think
wasn't
this is
it
horrible.
20, at least 20 people?
No, Mommy, Clayton had 30 women to himself. There's always been 30 for one bachelor, one bachelorette. So I thought y'all should have at least, what y'all should have did is had 60 men. Yes, let's do it. 60 men.
That's
and
true.
then what we do is 60 men. And then, but let it be on separate seasons. Because now it's like I have to watch her season, And then on top of that, it's going to be the same length of time when really you guys should, one, y'all should double the amount of guys. And then 2, you guys should also make it a longer show.
Well, maybe with the 30 guys, but then you make it where it's only 15. Each of them have 15. But maybe they're going to do it separately.
Chances significantly by half. Because in most of these shows, at least 20 of them are crazy as shit. And it's only 10 that are really solid.
Yeah.
So, because at least the first 5 or 8 are only there for fame. That's what I've seen with this TV show.
Right.
At least the first 5. Like we saw it with Michelle's season. It was Jesse, it was that Matt guy, and then who else was it? It was like 3 other guys.
Yeah.
Who just weren't there for the right reason. Yes. So, I really don't like this. And by the time it's over, women...
Willie?
No,
not Willie, the other guy. That Leon...
Yeah.
What was it?
I wasn't talking about anybody. I'm just saying, women, personally, we can, not be territorial, but when we're finding love, and say, because what if they don't see each other that often? What if they're sitting down talking about, oh, I really like this guy, da-da-da, and then she's like, I really like him too, he's my top. What the fuck gonna happen now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like
not
it.
To be friends anymore.
That's exactly what they're doing, though. It's like you're pitting...
Gabby said she's a girl's girl. Rachel, I don't think it's a girl's girl.
We will see how long that lasts.
Rachel seems to be competitive. You know.
She is competitive.
Women, yeah.
And I don't really like this.
Because you did say that, like, at the end when it was like she felt like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna be here.
She was not down. She was not all that
to get engaged by myself. But then when Gabby left, it was like she removed that competition. Now she's on the floor. No, the reason why she was on the floor crying and shocked because she's like, oh my god, he's mine. Like this is it's over. Like oh my god. That's why she was on the floor. But then she had to fake and be like, oh my god, do I even stay? Yeah. Like she still had this act like, oh my god, you know, like she had to act shocked, like oh my god, Gabby has left. Just hope, like you said, their budding friendship doesn't become a mess. My thing is when listen, as women, we have not been conditioned, but it's just like we always want, like, by the age of 3, we're here playing. Our nurture, we want our family. This is our little territory. We create a our home for ourselves.
Well,
now you have to share it with this other person.
Well, not even that though, but it's just like as women from like by the time we are 3, we're playing house, we're playing, you know, who's gonna be our Prince Charming, who are we gonna get married to or whatever, stuff like that. So us finding love, it's a very fragile journey and it's a very important one. It's like very important. Sometimes it's even more important than our career. Sometimes. So my thing is when you go and you have 2 women going to have the same journey with the same amounts of guys, and it's not like you double it. You guys should have doubled it.
Yeah, because
you know
only
what I'm
30
saying?
guys, yeah.
Only
I didn't
30,
know it was that many for everybody
it's
else.
30 for one person, so now it's only 15, which I think you guys are just not doing them right at all.
Yeah.
You know, y'all should have just said both, but it's going to be 2 separate seasons.
Yeah.
Which I don't like that.
Which was what it was with Kate and Michelle, was that 2 separate
Yeah, that's
seasons.
what I'm saying. So I just think this is horrible. I actually think it's horrible. And I just don't think it's going to end well. Because Rachel is, I don't want to say mentally unstable, but...
I don't think, well, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, you just don't know with Rachel. You don't know what you're going to get with Rachel. And Rachel, because, I mean, Mom, you usually are always right. This time, you know, Rachel even had you effed up. You know what I'm saying? She can't be trusted. You know, I'm here thinking that she's the
Rachel
perfect
can
girl.
Be trusted with another girl. I'm just
yes,
wondering.
on her love journey.
Yeah.
When Gabby was saying that, you know, I just want to be loved for myself. We women, we all want to be loved by like one guy. And if we have another girl where, because they're basically in a competition, this is exactly what this is.
And
this is why I don't like it.
We want them to find love.
We genuinely want them to find love.
A competition.
And it's going to be a competition because, I mean, look at how all the women act in the house when it's the Bachelor.
Let's send good vibes.
Mom, F the good vibes. Because when you have a competition set up like this, it's made for disaster.
Let's send
and
good
Jesse
vibes
there
to
with
them.
his 80-year-old self.
I'm hoping that they both, with everything that they've been through, that they say, look, we're not arguing over a guy. We are going to figure this out. And this is who I like. These are the people I like. And let's just see. Because what I don't want, because they're the Bachelorettes.
What if the guy doesn't like them,
what I don't want is them now telling, well, let's let the guy choose.
Mom, but this is my issue though.
You know
because
what
if Gabby says, I like these 5 guys, right? But these 5 guys actually don't like Gabby. They actually like Rachel. So now it's like, damn, if Rachel wasn't here, maybe they would have liked me. You know what I'm saying? So because it's not just a one-sided thing. These are also men here. Where they see Rachel with her curvy self, she's also put on extra weight, so now she's extra curvy.
But not all guys like that.
Yes, I know, Mom, but I'm just saying, it could go
like
both
that.
ways.
Yeah.
You know, a guy might see Rachel's
think,
liking a guy, and then the guy might be like, oh, I don't like Rachel, I actually like Gabby.
I think
and you know, men stick together,
guys,
though.
No, I think they're going to be 15 guys. Let's just hope that this is what they do. They have 15 guys for Gabby and 15 guys for Rachel.
I just don't even like that it's 15. It should be at least 20 each. At least 20. Or at least 25. I don't think that's right. 15 each? So you cut my chances of love significantly in half. Y'all heard the phrase that you have to kiss a few frogs before you get to your Prince Charming. So, I mean, what if my Prince Charming's not even in the bunch? Yeah. But what if it's in Rachel's bunch? This is just fucked up. I don't like it.
But I'm happy for both of them.
Are we happy?
I am, because they have a potential of finding love.
This might go all up into flames.
That they vet these guys, but they have already said they have found the guys.
Rachel's going to be very hard she's going to be very hard for her to vet guys, for Rachel. Gabby will probably be able to do it more easily. Yeah. I don't know about Rachel.
I just don't want Rachel also to kind of...
She's going to get competitive.
Dump on Gabby either. Like, look for her to give her advice, and then Gabby's not focused on herself.
And then what if they have them both coming there and choosing what guy they want to leave? Like, what if they had them both standing there like they had Tasha and Kate there, choosing, okay, you leave, you stay. And then Rachel's like, but I wanted him to stay. Like, what the hell is this going to look like? And why y'all doing this?
Well, they said they don't know. So let's see what they do. We'll send positive vibes their way. And hopefully they do right by these 2 women, because we have all gotten to really care about these women. So hopefully they will do right by these women. But thank you for joining us. I hope you guys have... Tell us what you think about what they're planning on doing. And I think collectively, those of us who love, you know, the whole Bachelor franchise thing, we should just send some positive vibes to the Bachelorettes.
And
that
some
they do
prayer.
right by them, so that they can actually find love. But thank you for joining us. Yeah. It has been a crazy roller coaster, but we have loved every moment of it.
Yes.
It's Mary
and Alma.
And like, share,
subscribe, and comment below.
Please, yes. Alrighty.
Thank you to all. A good night. And farewell.
Bye.